All right, we're going live this morning, which is a surprise to many people. I wasn't planning on doing this, but hey, let's move this cord out the way. Let's move the cord out the way. It's afternoon, and we're just gonna randomly play in a palette. I don't know what I'm gonna play with, but I think I may start with this Makeup Revolution. What is this one? Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise palette. And let's just try and see what it looks like. Let's see. Please, let's not make a mess. Nobody was expecting me to come on. So let's see. Let's try. I don't know. I'm going to try to use as many of these colors as I can. I'm going to start with Toucan Play. Toucan the bird, and that's this orange right here. And let me just sit this palette down so I can pick my mirror up. And I'm just going to keep packing that. And if I have to dip into other palettes to get more of the bang for my buck color, then I will. So I already have my makeup, my eyeshadow base on, which is the Yolando, Plain and Makeup by Yolando base. And it is in the letter H. So and like I said, I'll dip into more palettes. I'm trying to be quiet. My mom is downstairs watching TV. And my room door is open, and I really don't want to disturb her while she's watching TV. I thought football would be on by now, but maybe it's coming on later this afternoon and then this evening. So she'll watch that. But right now she's watching Hawaii 5-0. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning. How are you doing? So I just decided it's not even morning anymore. It's afternoon here. Tanya, where are you located again? I'm working with a whole bunch of different palettes. I just had groceries delivered, so I'm going to cook some salmon for our dinner this afternoon. It's still patchy right here. Right now I'm working with the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise palette. Ooh, you in Detroit. Okay, so I'm working with this palette. Just going for a tropical look, something opposite. Aren't y'all having some bad weather right now? Some bad winter weather that's coming across the upper northeast Great Lakes area. Ooh, cube steak sounds good, but I don't really cook steak that much. I don't cook. I don't have anything against red meat. I just don't cook it a lot. I'm looking for something easy, and it's easy to put salmon in the toaster oven. So we're gonna have salmon, and we're gonna have Mediterranean couscous. Not well, it's couscous and quinoa. That's what we're gonna have. I've never been to Michigan. So, Laura, I've heard of Upper Peninsula, Eastern Michigan. Child, I don't know what all of that is. I'm trying to think, what palette am I going to bring in with this? I had it in my hand. I'm getting that patchiness that I thought. So I'm going to go in with Mango Margarita from Gimme Glow. So I'm just pulling out palettes. I'm just going with the flow. Whatever rocks my boat. You can see that patchiness right there. I might have to take that off and start over. Maybe I can put some more of this base down. Let's see if that'll work. If this doesn't work, what I'm doing, I'll just have to start over. It's sitting over, it's somewhere on the floor. It's somewhere on the floor over here. I'm looking for my hand mirror. It was just, there it is. Yeah, it's over there. I just had to make a way to get to the TV. So that's two Ciate palettes that I've received. Was it last month's box? Was it last month's box or November box? They also gave me a Ciate palette. I gave that one to my daughter because she likes neutrals, so I just gave it to her. And I'll probably do the same thing with this one. Just pass it on over to her. She knows I like color, so, and she's a neutral girl. So that's the one I wanted. When I saw you show yours, I wanted that olive palette. All right, so this eye is messed up. Now I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna take another brush and go in with, what's in this Summer Vibes palette? Let's see. I think I'm gonna take Brazilian Bikini and Take Flight from that other palette that is pigmented. Just try a grungy look. Because right now, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing something. Right now, I just wanted to play in makeup to see what works. I'm so ready for, as much as people say they hate summer in Houston, as hot as it gets, I'm ready for April and May. Not June, July, and August, but April and May. And I don't say March so much because that pollen, we're already getting our pollen for spring. And everybody is walking around sniffling. And I don't know how cold it is outside, but yesterday was like just light enough to where you were outside, out and about, and you didn't need a jacket, maybe just a light sweater. So yesterday was nice, and the day is nice too. And then we'll have some rain in the middle of the week. No, it's let's see what it is. It is Currently, it is 66. It is supposed to get up to 70 degrees. So all this week, it is supposed to get up to Friday, it's supposed to get up to 75. And then next Monday, we'll be back in the 60s. So really here in Houston, the coldest time of the year is January, February. January, February, and then March, we warm up, but we may have a cold snap in March. But usually it's just February is the cold month here in Houston. That's when we can expect either maybe a frost or maybe a light snow. But it doesn't snow that often. It snowed some places in Texas last week. It didn't come down here. Everybody was saying it snowed everywhere in Texas, but Houston and San Antonio. So yeah, I had to actually turn off my heat today because it's warm. So the only thing is downstairs it still gets cooler, but it was warm enough downstairs, and I have to make sure my mom stays warm. So if she gets cold, I'll just get the little electric throw, and she can warm up under that. I like these two colors together. The only thing is this. Let me go back in with Mango Margarita. That's just that patchiness. Yeah, my gas bill I think right now is about I think $79 for this month. Just 79. It's those $200 light bills in the summer that we worry about. My light bill might be 40, might be about in the 40s. And usually see that patchiness is still right there. Yeah, we don't it's just the opposite, but your gas bills don't really ever be that high here. Never that high. Okay, so now I'm going to take another fluffy brush and I'm going to go purple. So I mixed two oranges. I use Two Can Play. I use this orange here, which I know this camera is not picking up how pretty it is. And I use Mango Margarita from the Summer Vibes palette from Gimme Glow. And now I'm picking up this purple shade, lavender. It's not really even lavender. This purple shade here called Island right here. And then I'm going to mix it up with Adventure, this one right here. I'm just going to mix those. And I'm going to bring that over here. We're keeping it light and we're keeping it bright because this is what I'll be doing all summer long. All spring and all summer. Playing in my favorite colors. Yeah, do it. And with your skin tone, you can. You can do it. It's all about play. We can play. And just like people like to stick to one palette, I got all these palettes. I'm going to mix all of these palettes. I'm going to use these palettes the way I feel I want to use them. And I always mess this out because I can't see. I have the sun. So let me just turn here. Maybe I should have used the white base, but I just keep going in with my with that I Love You palette. How many greens was in it? 3. And one, I think the shade that looks black actually is a very dark green. I would go for a grungy look in that palette. And I would also go for a light, airy end of winter, Detroit end of winter, breakthrough of spring. Yeah, I was looking at Lily. Oh my God, Lily Living Life. I was looking at her video, and again, I'm trying to keep my voice at in this room level because she's right downstairs, right outside this window, right outside this door, and straight downstairs. I can hear the TV downstairs over my TV that's right here, and I'm trying to not disturb her. So she used it. She was looking. She did her BoxyCharm unboxing, I think Thursday, and she looked at it and she was swatching it, and she said that black actually was a dark green. But I don't have a palette. I got the ugly Ciate. So I'm gonna use this Cara palette now. They gave me 25% off because I didn't give them a negative review when I received my palettes in the mail, when I bought these palettes. And when I bought them, this purple right here came broken. I didn't have no reason to give them a negative review on it. So they gave me 25% off. I'm like, cool. And then, so I don't think it expires either. All right, what did I do in my mirror? Can you still get the add-ons? Okay, so I'm just deepening that up. I kind of looked at the add-ons, but I wasn't really looking at the add-ons. I wasn't into it. I was thinking about getting another one of these. I thought about buying another one of these because my daughter likes these. She likes it. So I was going to get her another one. So I'm just deepening that purple. And there's some people in here with us. They ain't saying anything, but they in here. It's 12. Which one is 12? See, I've gone into 3 palettes. I'm telling you, I'm going to Jamaica this year. Vaccine or no vaccine, I will be in Jamaica. I will be in Jamaica this year. So I'm going back to Brazilian bikini. And this is the stuff that I'm going to do when I go to Jamaica. I'm wearing colors like this. I'm not wearing neutral shades. I'm going to be on the beaches. And I'm not going to the beaches where the tourists go. I'm going to the beaches where the Jamaicans go. Like up in Portland, Winifred Beach. I'm going back to Helsher. There's no beach left there really, because they let it erode. They let erosion take it away. So now let me see, what color am I going to put up here? What color? What color? What color? I'm just going to go with Fireworks and see if it works. And I think it's a duochrome. It might be a duochrome, but it's this shimmer right here. I think it is a duochrome. And I'm going to see. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm taking palettes like this. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm not taking no palettes with me to Jamaica because I don't have time to be trying to be cute with makeup. I can be cute naturally. It's too hot. It's too hot down there. All right, all right, all right. And let me take some of that off. I wonder what would happen if I even try to deepen up this orange some more. Let's try to deepen up. I'm gonna try to bring it all the way up here with a deeper orange. It's called Orange Soda Pop from the Gimme Glow palette. Because that patchiness, and that's not the eyeshadows. That was me. That's user error. So I think I use her bases religiously, and I hope these are still good. Since I started using those bases, I've gotten addicted to those, and I still have these Anastasia primer potions in caffeine. I have all of these. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't even use them. So I'm gonna bring that orange over here on this side as well. Yeah, this one that I got, this one is in the letter H. Playing in Makeup by Yolando, and she's about to release some eyeshadows that kind of look like the 6 pan palettes for Juvia's Place, but her shadows are so rich. Her shadows are so rich. And I kind of want that green one. The only thing that's wrong, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna look and see. Let me put my phone. Put my phone right here. Move these brushes right here. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna look at two or three of her palettes. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's look at Fuego. Okay. I'm gonna try to go in. Everything on my eye. Let's see. Nope, nothing is picking up. It's not picking up. Let's see. You can see it. Can you see that? I can't. I don't know how to fix it. So I have one more. What did I do with those ColourPop palettes? They're out of my reach. Where's those ColourPop palettes? Wait a minute. Let's see. I wonder. I don't think it's really anything I can do. That Morphe, what color is that? Full Blast? Maybe it helped it a little. This Morphe 3503 may have helped a little, but I still want, I don't want it to be that dark. Yeah, it's what it is. So I'm just going to take this off and this off. And then I'm going in. If I can remember offhand, I'm going to use the Pretty Vulgar. I'm going to use the Pretty Vulgar. Oh, I like the Pretty Vulgar. I like it, but I like my gel more. My mother just keeps sniffling. I need to get Sears here, but Sears is no longer in business. I need somebody to come clean my AC vents. My ceiling fan in the living room needs cleaning. I can do that myself, but I can't give it a good cleaning because I don't have a high enough ladder to get to it. I pulled out everything I need. The lash glue was right in my face yesterday when I couldn't find it. It just seems like this eyebrow, I don't know what is wrong with this eyebrow. Yeah, that thank you. This is the brush that I use for it. And where's the other brush? Let's see. All right. Have to make sure that's good and tight. And I'm going to use, I did find it was in my face. I'm going to try some new lashes by High Envy. I'm going to pull out, no, the Glamnetics are over there. I'm not messing with the Glamnetics. You know what? I'll try. But these are so cute. Look at those. I'll try the Glamnetics again. Okay. All right. Let me. For you, can I put this stuff on over? I don't even like, let's see. I don't like this kind of applicator because it gets in my eyes. Let's see. Then why did you tell me to put it on? Ugh. Glamnetic doesn't have to worry about me ever repurchasing this unless I can really work with it. And then once if they ever go on sale for $9 like the Ciate palette did, maybe I'll do it. So how long are you supposed to let this dry? I got some on my eyelash, 30 seconds or so, so we should have it. And let's see. All right, we got one on. Let's pull this one on. It's irritating this eye. I think I may have gotten something in my eye, like it's a little burn. But it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right. So we have it on. All right. I don't like this. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Now we're going to go in. But this is the base, and I have it in H, and she has some more. So if you ever think about getting any of her palettes, when you get her palettes, try to get, I knew what I forgot to do. I know what I forgot. Oh, it's all right. All right. Okay. I'm using the no problem. The no problem. I put all the moisturizer. I kind of wash my hair again, so it's not. It's what it is. It's Sunday. Okay, so I'll put that over there, out the way. If I don't put this back in here and put it up, I will lose it. So I'm going to put the Glamnetic back over here and this Glamnetic right here out the way. So now, I don't have pore problems either, but I do like it smoothing. So now I'm going to take some hard candy, and you cannot get this anymore, so you can use just a any orange corrector, and depending on how light or dark skin you are, the darker you are, you should use orange. The lighter you are, you go to peach and salmon. And I really only use the corrector here. I don't put it under my eyes. And I have everything out just like it's supposed to be when you're doing a video. And I'm going to use the Becca Primer. The Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-hour foundation. Yep. Because we want to keep it light. Actually, if we want to keep it light, let's go back to ColourPop. Let's go to ColourPop and use the hyaluronic acid tinted moisturizer. Let's just use that. Let's keep it light. I don't do too much color correcting, and I'm just going to use water this time. I definitely will not be wearing any makeup during the summer, since I don't go anywhere. I have that Milani Cream or Powder Foundation. I used to use that, but it is hot here. When I say it's hot here in the summer, it's not only hot. What makes it so bad here in Houston is humid. It makes it hard to breathe. It's good for the skin, but it's very hard to breathe. You are not trying to be outside. Even at the end of the summer, when I joined this Facebook group called Black Women in Their Outdoor Spaces. It's two decorating groups that I joined on Facebook. And I put that right there so I can bring it down here. And me cleaning off my patio, it was too much because that sun beaming down on my patio, and my patio fell down last Memorial Day. So we had to take it down. So all that's out there is the concrete slab. It was too much just being out there on that concrete slab trying to clean it off. So that's how hot it is. And then I have all those leaves that I'll have to rake up, and I'll start raking those up probably at the end of next month, so I can get down all of my turf builder and fertilizer. But it is so hot here that I use the cream to powder foundation, but because I don't go anywhere and I don't work in the summer, I have no need to wear makeup in the summer. And if I go out, I'll just use that Maybelline Age Rewind. If I go out, I'll just throw on maybe some powder and mascara and lip gloss and go. And that's it. That's all I do. I do it, and I'm having back issues because of it, especially from last summer. I'm having really bad back issues. So again, I had to have my back x-rayed. Wednesday I had my back x-rayed. I believe I have a bulging disc. So it's getting hard to walk. All right, so we got that on, and now I'm gonna go in with the Morphe. Actually, I pulled out two: the Morphe banana powder and this Laura Mercier Detroit. Even Detroit, being on the river, still does not compare to here. It does not compare. It does not compare to the heat of Houston. And then you have mosquitoes. And our mosquitoes, I'm not going to use, let me see. I'm going to use a brush because the mosquitoes, and then you have the flying, some people call them water bugs, but they're flying roaches. And they're huge. They're huge. And if you have trees around, which we have a lot of oak trees, we have lots of oak trees. My yard has 3 huge oak trees in the front and the side on the other side of the house. And then there's a huge oak tree growing right here. And then, so if you have that, you have the roaches, the flying cockroaches. And I can't even get this out. So I'm just going to go with the Morphe. I can't get that out. You have the flying cockroaches. You have the snakes. So I'm like, I'll be on the lookout for snakes when I start cleaning up outside. And then you have the rats. And a lot of the rats come from just the way people clean up around their homes. So you can have wood rats. I had wood rats a couple of summers ago. I don't want this one. I want the white one. I had wood rats. And they don't come in your house. they come in your garage or they get up in your attic. And so they was coming through my garage, going through the little gap between the drywall and the concrete, and going through my walls. And we saw them. We actually caught them. My son and I caught them in the garage. We put some stuff down so they couldn't get back up in there. And you know how boys are. My son kind of let some firecrackers go on them. Hey, girl. But it's fine. I wouldn't give up anything living in Houston. I love living in Houston. Some parts, some places, we're just, I'm 50 miles from the or just say an hour, from 45 minutes to an hour, probably an hour because of traffic, to Galveston. So that's a lot of fun. But Galveston beaches are not like beaches on the East Coast, on the West Coast. Our beaches are very hard, dark sand. It makes the water look dirty. And when people go to beaches elsewhere and then they come back to Galveston, it's always like a letdown. But it's still, people don't understand the reason for the color. They think the water is polluted. I'm like, the water is not polluted because if you paid attention in science, water is constantly moving. It's not the water, it's the color of the sand. So, Natisha, yes, big flying roaches. Yes, I had a couple. I've been having them getting into my when I go outside my front door in my garage. I just dropped all of that powder. The flying cockroaches, you just have to, that was my fault. You just have to, duck. You duck. And then we have alligators. Depending on how, Houston is called a bayou city. If you've never been to Houston, we'll call it Bayou City because everybody lives near a bayou. A bayou is just a big ditch. Houston was built out of swampland. So that's why it's so hot. That's why it's so humid. That's why it's so many mosquitoes. It's swampland that we were carved out for the ship channel. We have the biggest port behind, it's New York, New Orleans, and Houston, back and forth in terms of imports. So Houston's ship channel. And then we all live near a bayou. There's a bayou back there, maybe about 100 feet, just a little 2-minute walk. Everybody lives near a bayou in Houston. Bayous go through downtown. It's just, if you get here, and that's another reason it's humid. There's bayous everywhere. So in some bayous, you have to watch out. There may be a crocodile, not a crocodile, but a gator. And then in some places, you have some neighborhoods where they have, what do you call it? Artificial lakes or retention ponds. You have to be careful. The closer you get to Galveston, if you live closer to Galveston, you have to be careful that you can come outside and there's a gator in your driveway or at your front door. And of course, being that it's swamp, we have water moccasins. Water moccasins are poisonous. You can come outside and you can find a water moccasin in your backyard, in your front yard, after a good rain. Anytime we have a hurricane, we worry about finding a water moccasin in the yard. And especially if you live right on a bayou. Like my sister, right behind her house is a bayou. Got this one from Marshalls or TJ Maxx. Lux and Willow. And then you have the grass snakes. So come next month, when we start cleaning up in the yards for spring, you have to watch in your yard that the snakes will be coming out. And I've walked out of my front door and a grass snake was like crawling right across my front door. I've gone out my back door on the patio, snake going across, wrapped around a frog, about to devour a frog. And then I scared it. And then one of the guys said, if you have porch lights, the porch lights attract bugs, bugs attract frogs, frogs attract snakes. But I still keep my porch lights on. Still keep them on because I want to see who's at my front door and who's at my back door. So we got our powder on. And now I'm going to go with my Sephora palette. And I'm going to use After Party, this shade right here for my blush. And then I'm going to use Queen, this shade right here, on top of it as a highlighter. But again, I would not give up living here in Houston. Oh, that's a shimmery. I love living here. It's huge. You don't have to go all over to Houston is sectioned off. So you don't have to really leave your side of town to go shopping. All right, we got that. And then we're going to drop the brush. And then I'm going to find that fluffy brush again. Let's see. We're going to find the fluffy brush and we're going to diffuse that because I really can't. It's hard to see this side of my face. And now I'm going to go. I think I took that brush out of here, but I have another one, the highlighter brush, the number 3 BH Cosmetics. And then I'm going to go in Queen from the Sephora Pro palette. I wouldn't give it up. I wouldn't. We have entertainment. We have sports. We have opera. We have ballet. We have, it's a multicultural city. Houston is known for the restaurants. Houston is an eating out type of city. You can eat every day of the week from a different country, from Greek to African, East African, South African, West African. You can eat South American. You can eat Polish. We have Russia. We have everything. We have everything. We go out, you have the taco trucks. You have barbecue. Of course, you have barbecue. We are Texas, and Texas is beef, brisket, smoked brisket, fried fish, fried shrimp, everything, whatever you want. I don't want that color on my nose, so I'm gonna go with LA, the gold shade on my nose. And then bring it over here again. You have, you have everything here. Everything is here to eat. You have nice people. You have racist people. You have all of that powder. You have everything here. You have racism everywhere. So Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of powder. That is a lot of powder. Look at that. All of that's coming off the brush. I'm just sweeping up all of that fell off the brush onto the palettes. This is ridiculous. And I'm just making a mess. So you have everything to eat here. We have our indoor malls. You got to have indoor malls here, but I wish they would redo the malls into the 21st city and make them kind of like California's malls, and make them indoor outdoor malls. All right. There's a lot of product over here. Let's I don't know. But you know I gotta do the under eye first. Let's do the under eye. I think I lost some of that purple. Let's bring some of that purple back. We didn't lose it on this side. We lost it on this side. But it may be just me getting a little of the sun. Okay. Where's that blue? Where did we get that blue from? We got the blue from Gimme Glow. Okay. And it looks like we may have lost some of that. Bring that back. That is a duochrome. All right. Now I got to use these small brushes, and I'm going to bring that purple. Use just a Wet n Wild. I think this is a concealer brush. I'm going to bring that here. And then still go into this deeper purple from that Ciate palette. Then get another one. Go into that blue again. And then one more, the orange. And I'm going to do the orange soda pop from Gimme Glow. And then I'm going to take blue again. Why can't I just pick it up and it stay in my hand? I'm going to take the blue. Blue sapphire, I think that's what it is. Blue sapphire. See if I can use this lime green. I do have this NYX, but I don't think this NYX shows up on me. This is not NYX. This is LA Girl. Mama, Mama, Mama. She done fell asleep. That quick. All right, that's that. I'm gonna go back into that Gimme Glow. Not Gimme Glow, into that Vulgar, Pretty Vulgar. Pick a little. I always mess this one up. I'm sorry about the corned beef. I'm sorry. How do you cook corned beef? And I think for the lippy, if I can find the lippy that I really want to use, if I had it out, I don't know. I'm just going to use this glaze by LA Girl. Yeah, this one is called, oh, I have a lot of makeup on me. This is called Feisty. Feisty. And That's it right there by LA Girl. I have a really, 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 really and this is the old Wet n Wild Birds of Paradise, I think, from a couple of summers ago to put over it. I have a really bright fire engine red orange one that I would love to use. And that's my look. I use the Birds of Paradise palette by Makeup Revolution. This is still available. I use the Cara Beauty Duo. This one is called You Had Me at Aloha. And I use the Summer Vibes palette by Gimme Glow. And that is my look, my summer look for y'all. And I'm going to take it off and find some more colors to play in. So, excuse me. I don't even know. Ooh, wow. All right. I think I'm going to go. I'm going to clean my brushes. Yes, I'm going to take my Instagram pictures and I'm going to go clean my brushes. So, enjoy that corned beef. And I wish I was having some corned beef, but we're having salmon. And I'll take my pictures and put them on the gram. And I will see y'all probably next Saturday. I'll see y'all next Saturday because it's going to be hard for me to do this during the week now. So thank you, Natisha. And y'all have a good Sunday afternoon. I'm going to put my pictures up and go take this construction material off. So have a wonderful Sunday, and I will see y'all. I'm going to film a video because I did get tagged in that tag by Lori, and I'm going to film it, and then I'll tag you guys so y'all can do it too. So have a good day. Ooh, my hair is raggedy. Bye, y'all.